Agora salvinho de aqui de volta no canal AndeXGames para mais uma live. E beleza, tudo jóia. Será que a gente termina hoje, hein? Não sei se consigo terminar hoje o jogo. Nesse aí, já podia você deixando no canal. Tudo bem. Pega o celular aqui na live. Se inscreve no canal. Nos apoia aí, se humilde canal. Crescendo aos pouquinhos aí. Vamos atingir 600 inscritos no canal. Pega seu apoio, que estamos crescendo. Deixando pela roxinha também, dando sua presença aí na live. O seu apoio também, seu follow, você receber. Você faz doação também via Pix. Vai estar ajudando aí. Com a pequena doação. Acessar nossa página lá em pix.gg/AndeXGames. Não sei se você sai no chat, se você tá agindo na live. Beleza? Vamos lá pro game. Vou tirar essa meta aqui porque faz mais sentido. Eu, inclusive já comprei o game. Death Stranding 2 amanhã. Amanhã começo aí. Death Stranding 2, beleza? Enquanto isso, vamos terminar aqui esse jogo. Ué. Tá antes do... Acho que anda. Acho que viagem. Preciso de falar com o técnico. Tem umas coisas. Oxi. Era pra tu tá com o tablet na mão. Oxi. Sobre o seu retorno.
So, about your coming back. Yeah? You got something new?
Só tem alguma novidade? Falei com a Lena, talvez eu tenha um plano.
Actually, I talked to Lena and I might have an idea how to keep the corporation away from you. Really? What is it? Well, if we hijacked the ship somehow and redirected it to a safe location far away from Allied Corp's radars, Lena said she could disable your implants so that you'd no longer be trackable. You'd be back on Earth and you could be free. Free, huh? Right. There is one thing we'd have to take care of first, though. What's that? Well, while you were away, we discovered that there's a barrier in the sky blocking the way for the rescue ship. I'd be lying if I said I couldn't use your help with it. It's a kind of, all hands on deck situation. So that's what the Karen shit was all about, huh? What? No. Absolutely not. How can you even say that? Okay, you're everything but selfish, I forgot. Fine. We'll do it. We'll help you. Yeah? Seriously? Yeah. What are we waiting for?
Sai, pede. Eita, galera aí. Estamos todos reunidos novamente. Agora tá sem dormitório. Vocês vão dormir aonde? Aquelas cabines aqui. Esse negócio aqui sim, por enquanto. Agora não fiz isso igual. Oxi. Eu fiquei mesmo.
It's good to have you back.
missed your ugly face too.
E aí, galera?
How does it feel to be back? First observations? The scientists swiped my reading lamp, and there's a hell of a mess in the toolbox. But on the upside, the base hasn't fallen apart. So, not so bad. Yeah, you're delighted to be back. So, the team's back together. You did a good job fighting for them like that. We have better enemies than ourselves. Although, I might change that opinion if the technician keeps leaving his dirty laundry all over the place. Hey man, we need to talk.
Evacuation functionality met. Depending on the
Sim,
circumstances,
ok.
the evacuation procedure of the Siga base. Supplies can be prepared. And its initiation. So, the prodigal sons are back. Good. All hands on deck. I hope you're planning on maximizing their potential. By which I mean, I'll make them work hard. Don't worry. Did you manage to find out more about the barrier? I'm afraid I don't have good news. For a moment, I was hoping we could redirect the ship to another area, but it seems that won't be possible. What we've called the barrier is, in fact, a strong force-filled layer of interlapping distortions. A sort of prism entanglement. So it's yet another anomaly. Okay, we have ways to deal with them, right? Do you know where it stems from? You see, that's the problem. It seems to be everywhere. Covering the entire surface like a dome, or a layer of the atmosphere. Wait, what? No, but are you trying to tell me it was here when I landed? It must have been here the whole time, looming above us, invisible to the human eye. Fascinating. So was it the cause of your ship's malfunction? It could have been, yes. Damn, that's incredible. It almost sounds like the planet wanted all this to happen. Me landing here, all on my own. Oh, it makes my head spin. Planets are inanimate objects, Jan. They don't want things. You may have been saved by the QC prediction system, but thinking of all this as some kind of intricate plan would be arrogant even for my standards. I believe the nature of this gigantic prism distortion needs to be studied more. But how? We can't fly. Right. But we've made fragmentary observations on the surface, and I think we can still learn more. I've located 3 areas with particularly strong interference characteristics that match the electromagnetic fluctuations typical for this kind of distortion. They should be marked on your map. I want you to take a closer look at them and bring me more data. I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Acho que ficou travado aqui.
Our fugitives are back. Hope you're okay with that. The base was
Desertores.
empty without them. Now it's as it should be. I guess our yin was missing their yang. Yeah.
banquete. Começa de volta.
Are you happy to be back in the base? Of course I am. But that adventure reminded me of my time in the wilderness long ago. I was struggling to find food and shelter then, too. Sometimes I think time is a circle, not a straight line. Aren't we all proof of that? Maybe more of a spiral, don't you think? It's good to have you back. It's good to be back. Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. Now would you look at that? My lucky keychain. Yeah, I always have it on me, I guess. Really? Bring back good memories for you too? It does, sure. But I thought you'd like to have it. Why? Because Adam's dad was a therapist? Huh. Figures. Thank you. Hey, I found this thing that I took on the mission, and I thought that maybe it could mean something to you too. My gourd and bombilla. I thought I'd thrown them away. Nope. They just collected dust for years. Damn, I missed these during my travels. A very insightful gift, thank you.
Olhada nesses locais.
I'm blocked here. Not enough resources. Should I do work there instead? This location looks like some kind of root system. I'm getting some quite extraordinary readings from there. I've got a sort of trunk-like structure growing upward. Upward, you say? Yes. I think I know how we could use that information.
Essa última aí eu não vi. Vou voltar lá pra ver aqui. Vou voltar lá pra ver. Ixi. Já tá de noite.
So, definitely something unusual here. Like a giant horizontal branch reaching somewhere. Good. Let me analyze the data properly. All done. Should I take care of this now? I think I'm starting to see something here. I know what you mean. They seem connected. Come back to the base and we'll talk more. Come and find me when you have a moment.
So, what do you make of the data we collected? Interesting. Very interesting. The 3 fragments of the integral apparently form a single structure. Right. Yeah, it almost looked like it could be part of a gigantic tree of some sort. A huge vertical framework on a proximity plane. Could be our way up. A way up? How do you mean? For what? Reaching the barrier and destroying it. But I don't understand. It's not even there, physically. And that is exactly the issue we will have to solve. What would you say if I told you we should look for a way to materialize that structure?
Realizar. Certeza que você já tem um. Achei que assim fosse um nome racional.
A way to materialize the interim? Knowing you, I'm pretty sure you already have one. Of course I don't. It's not that simple, Jan. But I do have an initial plan. Based on all the data we've collected so far, I think I came up with a way to disintegrate this barrier. Fragmentize the prism entanglement. But it can't be done from down here. Going to have to reach for the sky, and that structure seems to be the best way to get there. But is that even possible? To make it physically accessible? What if I told you Professor Frankov believed it was possible? Really? Tell me more. You see, Frankov devised a theoretical experiment in which he proved that if an electromagnetic field was powerful enough, it could pull a proximity plane closer to us. The force field would have to be extremely strong and the object no larger than a grain of sand. But according to his calculations, it could physically materialize. Well, we're gonna need more than a grain of sand. Don't forget, we have something that Frankov didn't. Rubidium. Oh. That's... bold. Bold. Dangerous. And necessary. So you really think you can do it? I know it sounds impossible, but if we pull this off, there's so much more to gain than just our survival.
Carreira. Intervenção sobreviver. Revolução científica.
A scientific breakthrough. And we can play a leading role in it. What do you want me to do? The fragmenting device I told you about, I've drawn up a raw design for you to start building it. And I'll set to work on reconstructing Frankov's theory and finding a way to materialize that structure for us. It is possible. I simply know it.
Eu acredito em você. Pesquisa o módulo materializador e dispositivo de fragmentação. Dá tempo de fazer isso, né? Dispositivo de fragmentação. Pesquisa. Valor do materializador. 10 horas. Aqui são 2. Tem alguém me ligando? Quem é? O cara ficou parado aqui mesmo. Vai morrer aí, doido. Paralisado. Não é possível que ele vai dormir em pé aí. Quem tá ligando? É tudo que é isso.
Lucas, you got through again.
Your wife. She asked me to call you, said you were having second thoughts about trusting Agatha. Why the hell did you let them know? You should have listened to me and Maxwell.
Me arrependo agora.
Yeah. I know, I regret it now. But what's done is done and I need your help.
Are you kidding me? I told you I'm finished. Cut off, no good. I thought we were... I never expected you to backstab us like that. Maxwell, he's lost everything.
Você sabe o que houve com os pacientes dele? Tá na hora de você parar de lamber as botas dele.
Did you know what happened to his patients?
What do you mean?
I mean that Maxwell wasn't honest with me about what was really going on in Project Ela. I know about the patient who ripped himself apart because of multiple mind record overwrites. And all the other patients who self-harmed continuously, but Maxwell never informed anybody. I know the real reason the corporation killed your project. Don't tell me you weren't aware of that. Lucas?
That's just bullshit. Plain bullshit. Nothing like that ever happened.
Você não sabia, sério? Parece que você tá escondendo alguma coisa.
You're starting to sound like you've got something to hide, Lucas. Or maybe you just want to protect Maxwell's reputation at all costs. But if you could look me in the eye right now, would you swear that not a single person got harmed in those experiments? Would you swear on your life, Lucas?
Well, there were some rumors at one point that a patient that he was, well, a little unstable and he might have... But at his family's request, we buried his data. That's what Maxwell said.
Did you bury any more data?
What? No, what are you talking about? Look, we were working with mentally disturbed people. Accidents happen. But Maxwell was just trying to help them.
Não acredito nos motivos dele, mas desaprovo seus métodos. Essa obsessão do Jogo, ele segue você também.
Look, I know he really wanted to achieve something good, but even if we do take these stories with a pinch of salt, he does have very radical methods, and I don't like that.
Well, whatever he was doing, you've put an end to it. You know, don't blame me for being scared of Agatha and her gang.
Then help me save my altars from them.
Why should I do that?
Porque você é uma boa pessoa. Você também é responsável por eles.
Because you're responsible for them too. You played a part in this. In the creation of my altars. Are you really gonna stand by and watch them get killed? What would your grandma say?
She'd say, Lucas, that soft heart of yours is gonna be the end of you.
Is that a yes? Will you help me?
What would I have to do?
Salve. Duplo follow.
They're
Seja
QC
bem-vindo no
out there,
canal.
and I'm guessing it will be
Pode
a
apoio.
piece of cake for you to take control of the rescue ship
Investing
and
game.
dispatch us somewhere else. Somewhere no one would find us.
Wait, what are you talking about, Jan? Hijacking a ship full of rubidium? And you've really lost your mind.
coisas por mim. Eu acho que você quer fazer isso.
You know what I'm thinking? That you want to do it. Put a spoke in the corporation's wheel.
I don't know, Jan. This is all very confusing. I'm already in all sorts of trouble. I need to think this over, okay? I'm not sure about what part I would have to play in all this. I guess I'm not used to playing a significant part in anything.
Sure, Lucas. Think it over. Just remember, I'm a little pressed for time here.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, man. I'd like to talk to you.
What's on your mind? Honestly, same thing over and over. I can't wrap my head around how real my memories are. I mean, the state of the world, Ben working on that platform, everything's the same. Except, I'm not in it.
Você vai fazer em breve.
You will be, soon enough. We just need to give it all we've got on this last stretch. Yeah, that sounds almost like a dream ending to a fairy tale. Except one thing that worries me. That accident that killed Ben. What about it? Well, what if it's not just fiction, you know? I mean, he's working for the same company with the same people using the same equipment, and believe me, nobody puts safety first out there. So it got me thinking that if nothing bad has happened by now, maybe that doesn't mean it never will. But only that it hasn't happened yet.
Se esses acidentes não acontecem assim. Certo, precisamos voltar logo e avisar.
Relax, man. I don't think that's the way accidents work. They're a result of thousands of random events that have to come together at the right time and place. The accident you remember was simply something that needed to happen in your head for you to be who you are. To be here. It has nothing to do with the real shape of the world, or the Ben that exists. Maybe. What if you're wrong? No. I won't stand by and wait for his death a second time. I'll never forget how I felt afterwards. Asking myself why I never acted when there was still time. Why I never reported anything. Why didn't you? I was afraid I'd be out of work. Besides, we never thought it was anything serious. Never thought it could lead to, you know.
Você vai mudar isso, não importa o que faça. Você está sendo assombrado pelo seu senso de culpa.
I see. You're haunted by guilt. It must have given you hell. I don't know. I think I just never let myself grieve properly. Pretending to accept reality when actually I was living in denial. I suppressed so much. Running away from problems time after time. Only to end up here and suddenly ask myself, what if I've been given a second chance? A second chance For what? For saving Ben. How do you want to do that? Listen to this. I have an idea. That guy who helped you find Ben. Lucas, no, forget it. We just got him fired. Well, how about your wife? Maybe she could help. Send an anonymous tip-off about all the bad shit that's surely still going on down there. She won't be risking anything. If it turns out not to be true, then that's fine. They'll pass the inspection and carry on doing what they were doing. But if something is wrong, she'll help save not only Ben, but many other lives. Don't tell me that doesn't matter.
Ok. Tenta conversar com ela.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. I'll try and talk to Lena. Boy, is she gonna love me for it. Thanks, man. Thanks for doing this for me.
Salvando bem pra essa ajuda Lena. Oxi. Ask for help, it's Ben. Essa ajuda com bem.
Jan, what's the matter? Did something happen?
Not yet, but it could happen. That's why I'm calling.
What are you talking about?
Salvar vidas.
Saving lives on an offshore oil rig.
What do you mean?
It's a long story, but I know for sure that it's not being run properly. And one fatal accident already happened there in my alternate life.
So, it's about your alternate life paths. Okay. Please, Jan. Don't you hear how disturbing that sounds? You know you should worry about your real life. The rest is, well, you can't let it distract you.
Só deixa eu explicar, por favor, confia em mim.
Please, just trust me, okay? I know it seems absurd, but there are people, real existing people who my alters knew. You're one of them too. Just in a different way. So what that means is that their reality is not completely fake, because it's heavily based on ours.
Isn't that even more reason to keep the two separated? Look, Jan, this is getting more and more confusing to me, and I can't even imagine how it's messing you up. So let me be the voice of reason here. You can't interfere with things that don't concern you, just because you opened up Pandora's box with some alternate realities.
Okay. Okay, I get it. Forget I asked.
Please, just focus on getting out of there, okay?
Sure. Bye.
Deu em nada. A tarefa falhou. Ai, cara, sinto muito.
About your request to control the safety on that oil rig. Yeah. Did you talk to your wife? I did, but she refused to help. I'm sorry. Well, was a long shot, wasn't it? Yeah, right. I did my best. I know, buddy. Thanks for putting yourself out for me.
Eu tenho que estar aqui. Olha o bicho.
I keep imagining myself in a proper, well-equipped lab again.
Não terminou o negócio. Quero ver se tu vai dormir aí. Vai dormir e acordar em pé. Ele saiu agora daqui. Miserável. O minerador se recuperou de uma queimadura por radiação. Na academia. Queria conversar. Eles
Happy
prestam
to
volta.
be back in the base.
Oh, you bet. I don't know if the technician told you, but the recycler in that tour vehicle got jammed. We were heading for a nasty time.
Dá a bola logo a ele.
Hey, I found this. I brought it on this mission, but thought that maybe it could mean
Ele
something to you
fica mais
too.
feliz.
Is that the ball from the Titan Tigers game?
That's right. I knew you'd be excited. Yeah. So many good memories linked to this one.
Yeah. They scored the last goal of the season with that ball. After everyone wrote them off. Maybe it's a sign that we can make it as well. Thanks.
You wanted to talk?
Yeah, I've been wanting to tell you about something. It happened to me in the rebel camp, and not like it's anything important, but, you played a role in it, so... What the hell? Might as well tell you.
What is it?
Remember that time you sent me to the contemplation room? Because I was working my ass off like crazy? And how I told you about that book I started listening to?
Of course, yeah, I remember. Ahab, the peg-legged whale hunter.
Right. Well, guess what? When we ran off, I took the audio player with me and carried on listening to that damn book. Turned out the whale they were hunting was the one that bit off Ahab's leg. Imagine that. He took his goddamn ship around the whole fucking world to hunt down the son of a bitch. And all the people on board had to follow.
So, how did it end? Did Ahab catch the whale?
He sure fucking tried. But he failed, drowned, and took his whole crew down with him. The monster got the best of him.
Deu ruim.
Sounds like a sad ending.
Yeah. And now that I think of it, maybe that Ahab guy wasn't thinking clearly. 'Cause he just couldn't get over what crippled him. Messed him up as a man. Like the last thing he'd ever admit to was being a loser.
Look where that got him.
Yeah. Well, it didn't do me no harm, that distraction. Funny thing, that whole story made me realize something that never occurred to me before.
Yeah? What's that?
That it's, no shame to be weak.
Okay.
Now, I think it's time I got back to work. But I won't be obsessing about it anymore, if that's okay with you. Wouldn't want to end up like Ahab.
Que bom, né? Esse banquetão aqui.
All done here. Should I help with this now? I'm worried. Does the technician know what he's doing?
Fazer o que eu não sei. Vou ter que esperar o cara criar o negócio. Está 9 horas ainda. Meu Deus do céu. Passou a eternidade. O cara nem malha, velho. Pegou um negócio aí, né, pra levantar. Eu queria para os outros usar. Ele não usa não. Eu vai entender. Fila vazia.
I'm done here.
Passar
Want me to take care of this now? Jan, we're running out of storage space, you know?
Caramba, já, velho. Não quer que você termine esse negócio aí.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Comida tem. Fazer umas sessões, bora. Pensando em terapia. O que mais tô precisando? Então agora tudo tá bugado aí. Ixi. Que bug feio é esse? Os caras tão bugando. Será que eu crio aqui? Hein? 。 . 。  . 。 . 。 . 。 . . . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 .
Jan,
É um médio logo. Ah, não é pesado não. Quase 1 tonelada. Estamos pesados. Mas ela não terminou, né? É um fim de uma quenga.
God, find some time for me. We gotta talk.
Quer falar e conversar o quê?
Any progress with finding the tour vehicle?
Faz tempo.
You wanted to talk about something?
Yeah, thanks for checking up on me. I know you're dealing with a lot.
Yeah, so, why don't you cut to the chase already?
Sure, yeah, it's not that easy to say. I'm not used to doing so much thinking as I've been doing lately.
Ok. Você realmente precisava resolver algumas coisas. Só me diz o que você quer.
You really needed to sort some things out for yourself.
You helped me a heap with that. All I wanted to do was punish myself with all that extra work. I've wasted so much time. Not doing a single damn thing for myself. And now, who knows what's gonna happen to me? What if this is it? This is all the time I had.
Eu tinha. Você deveria aproveitar cada minuto ao máximo. Você vai ficar bem, prometo. Vulnerabilidade. Você tá com medo de morrer.
Don't worry. You'll be fine. I'll see to that.
Just don't bullshit me, okay? I don't deserve that. If you want to say no to my last request, do it. But don't pull no goddamn wool over my eyes.
So, what's your request?
Well, remember our art teacher at school and how he taught us to carve in wood?
I guess I might.
Not really? Well, I do. We were really good at doing it. The best in class. But what matters more, we loved doing it. I loved doing it. Just for myself. After I lost my hand, I started remembering it. Obsessing over it, even. Of all the things I wouldn't be able to do, that one stuck in my head like a fucking nail.
Sofrendo. Estava com raiva.
It's normal. You were grieving.
I was miserable as sin. And then when you gave me that new arm up here, you'd think going back to something that made me happy would be obvious, right? Wrong. I wasn't interested in enjoying myself. Well, now I want to change that.
Você quer ser feliz agora? Fazer algo por si mesmo.
You want to do something just for yourself. I get that. In a way, yeah. But there's something else. It's way more important. Oh. A secret project? I really don't want to talk about it right now, okay? And where the hell are you gonna get wood? Well, you seen those tree-like structures in this region? They ain't made of wood, but they sure behave very much like it. I already did a test or two. They're harder, tougher, but so am I, right? You want to carve that? If you happen to run into some loose pieces of that rock, yeah, I could give it a try. Of course, I'm gonna need a set of chisels, too.
De cinzéis.
Okay, I'll keep your request in mind and see what I can do. Thanks, man. But you're gonna have to tell me what that secret project's about. Yeah, we'll see.
Esse cara quer fazer. A madeira e o escultor. Cria um cinzel. Para criar as rochas de cores incomuns. E aparecem nas estruturas da árvore gigante. Alguém aqui. Traindo um pouco aqui. Esfriar mais a cabeça. Eu terminei o dia já. Essa brincadeira. Todo dia vai dar tempo, vai. E vai dar tempo. Olha quem tá aqui. Rochas de cores em comum. Ah, já vi essas rochas já. Fazendo aqui. Rocha parecida com madeira perdida pelo minerador.
This could be the weird rock mentioned by the miner.
Só isso.
I should take it back to him.
É só uma mesmo.
Look at us.
Quero
We're
por
doing
aqui.
great.
Chegar na terapia. Vou terminar, você me avisou, bicho.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Uma distância um pouco grande. Vou dar um jeito aqui. Uma cozinha aqui, velho. Quatro. Bagulho grande. Deu certo. Diabos essa coisa.
What the hell is this thing? A custom-built rubidium-infused electromagnetic field generator. Normally, electromagnetic waves operate on a limited frequency spectrum. But with the extreme nature of rubidium particles, the possibilities become infinite. The frequency spectrum can be stretched so that our waves will be able to penetrate all potential landscapes and disturb their magnetic fields. In effect, pulling the proximity plane towards us, just like a magnet. Really? It's that simple? I prefer the word elegant, provided it works as expected. It would be much more reasonable to test this theory in a safer environment before putting it to such extreme use.
Temos esse luxo.
Well, we don't seem to have the luxury of testing anything in a safe environment. So I guess we'll just have to close our eyes and push the button. Maybe your ignorance is a blessing in this case, because we don't have a choice. We are treading on thin ice here. Once activated, the module will start emitting an extremely powerful electromagnetic field affecting not only the outside world, but also inside the base. The effects are hard to predict, but it can be everything from instruments malfunctioning to the entire base being annihilated within minutes.
Sounds encouraging.
Once we turn this thing on and the internal structure materializes, you will need to act quickly. Climb it as fast as you can. Penetrate the prism entanglement, place the fragmenting device there, and press start. While you're up there, the rest of us will be fighting to keep the base in one piece. And if there's anything I can tell you for sure, it's that we will not be able to hold the fort for long.
So, I only get one shot.
Exactly. That's why it's vital that we have all hands on deck.
Observado, a equipe não está pronta ainda. Ixi. Temos tudo que precisamos.
I think we have everyone we need.
It will have to be flawlessly prepared. Battery packs, robust radiation protection, abundant repair kits on stock. There will be no time to resupply, no way for you to come back to the base mid-mission. And no time for the rest of us to take care of anything other than protecting the base from falling apart.
And here I was, thinking you'd give me a pep talk.
Well, you're getting cold facts instead. Here's one crucial point. It will be wisest to start in the morning. We don't know how long it will take you to get up there, and the last thing you'd want to encounter is night radiation on top of that structure.
What if you can't hold it up for as long as I need? And the whole thing dematerializes while I'm up there?
Like I said, you'll need to be fast, and we'll need to be strong.
Right.
When you're ready to start, go to the foot of the structure and call me on the radio. On your signal, I'll activate this beast, and we'll see what kind of hell we've unleashed.
Ops. Destruindo a barreira. Você vai materializar uma parte do plano de proximidade. Ao ponto designado, ligue para cientista do comércio de manhã. Deixa eu terminar essa ilha.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Já tá. Deixa eu trabalhar um pouquinho.
I believe you came up with a solid plan. We got this.
Essa edição não acaba não. Salve NW Rafael. Valeu pelo follow. Seja muito bem-vindo no canal. Esse doido não sai daí não. Realmente. Negócio pra tudo doido. Tem esse material. Esses cinzais.
I've got your carving materials and chisel set. So, what's the story? What are you gonna be making exactly? Okay, man, this is gonna sound really corny, but, oh, what the hell? I wanna remake myself. Whoa, with a chisel? Of course not. What's wrong with you? Never heard of a fucking metaphor? The story of that Ahab dude made me realize I was going nowhere. But I kept asking myself, where should I be going?
Oxi, cara doido. Ué, doido mesmo. Perspectiva. Exatamente onde deveria estar. Onde segurança tá levando você.
What's your heart telling you? A heart? I don't know, Jan. The quantum computer created me to do a job. Now the job's coming to an end, and I have to find something new for myself. I just need to dig deeper into whatever's making me so uptight. Maybe when I'm back on Earth and somehow nobody decides my dead body's worth more than my life, I'll find someone I can talk to. But for now, I just wanted to feel that excitement again. That feeling when I held a piece of wood in my hand and a chisel in the other, and I knew it was up to me what it would look like. And damn well only up to me.
Parece que você já se tornou um novo homem. Você não se refaça demais.
Wow. Sounds like you're a new man already. Trust me, I'm only getting started. See, here's a suggestion. Let's get us out of this mess first. Then you can pour all the saccharin you want over me. Fair point. Let's go.
Tô felizão agora. Então, mais coisas aqui pra fazer.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Siga. O jogador tá sofrendo de queimadura. O que aconteceu com você? Se recuperou. Vamos embora. Vamos resolver essa bronca logo. Tô ficando sem estoque já, né? Aqui mesmo, né? Vou fazer uma coisa aqui. Deixa eu parar essa produção aqui que tá. Já, né? Deixa só minerais, material orgânico. Depois de ativar o materializador, você não poderá retornar à base. Construir postas, usar viagem rápida, nenhuma outra infraestrutura até aqui. Instalar o dispositivo de fragmentação. Destruir a barreira ou levar muitas horas, com certeza. E deseja continuar. Vamos embora.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get this party started. Wow, it worked.
Jan, it's not looking good down here. The base is under extreme pressure.
Claro que o caminho não tá livre, né?
Oh, the refinery's gone haywire. I repeat, refinery critical. Wait up! I'm coming to help. Oh, damn it.
O bicho tá pegando. Não sei se eu tenho mais bateria.
Tom's room is down. Don't worry, I got it. Good thing you're
brother.
E agora?
We have a surge of electrostatic discharges. Instruments are unstable, but your battery might actually profit from that anomaly.
Não tem mais.
Help anyone? There's something seriously wrong with the gravity in here. Things are fucking flying around.
Tá subindo aqui.
Reporting a dangerous malfunction in the quantum computer.
Cadê
What
você?
the hell is it? We need to fix it before it goes berserk.
Damn it! Prism anomaly.
Essa anomalia é foda. Distância, espaço-tempo.
Okay, guys. The infirmary is now officially out of order. What? I was just gonna... Oh, my God. I think I need help.
Outra parte dela. Então a terceira ainda.
Okay, fellas. Looks like radiation levels are spiking. Heading out to locate the leak house.
That slowed me down. I need to press on.
Chegando, estamos chegando.
Damn it, I'm in the womb. This place is falling apart.
Então vou
Hey,
cair.
I'm on my way. Shit. The elevator's stuck.
Jan, we're not gonna hold on for much longer. Get up there and destroy that son of a bitch.
Uma grandona.
Almost there. What? Come on. Not more anomalies.
Cara, tem diferente aqui.
Looks like we have a short circuit in the research lab. And I will need to contain it.
Yeah, I'll go. You. Oh. Damn it. Okay, you take care of it.
Danado.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the radiation shield has stopped functioning, and I'm receiving alerts from all over the ship.
Beleza, falta esse aqui.
God, the materializer, it's gonna give in. Launch the device, quick.
Caralho, isso. Eu peguei o dispositivo de fragmento. Vamos ver esse aqui.
Yes, I made it. Here goes.
Get the hell out of there, it's going to disintegrate. You need to get down now.
Eita porra. Como que desce? Desce, mano. Chega ao final do ganho. Vai pular, hein?
Fuck it. No other way down. Holy shit! Okay. Talk about a close shave. Okay. Let's see how things are going back at the crib.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Aqui
Welcome back.
estamos.
We did quite well, don't you think?
Quite a show, man.
Vamos ser os autores no cozinho de manhã. Deu tudo certo, galera. Ixi, tudo lascado ainda. Centro de comando. Na oficina. Puxa, não tem ninguém aqui.
I'm done here. Should I do this now?
Não tem
Do you want me to take care of this yacht?
oficina.
All done here. Should I help with this now?
Quer cozinhar na brasa? Será que eu botei isso aqui? Não precisa não, senão... Os kits. Não tem 8. Deixar em 8 mesmo. Eu acho que é isso. O sol vai chegar e a gente não sai daqui. Com 17 horas ainda. Ventilador tem. Traz bem cá. Vocês têm um filme novo, né? Vocês têm um filme novo? Os alienígenas finalmente responderam. Algo que não sei saber. Alienígena secreto e a história do universo. Vou botar essa aqui.
In 1977, the Voyager 1 space probe was sent to deep space. On board was a golden record containing sounds and images showcasing the diversity of life and culture on Earth, intended for any intelligent extraterrestrial life form who may find it. Today, we received their reply.
Finally, a good movie.
It materialized on the tarmac this morning. All tests have proven it's legitimate.
So this is it? First true alien contact. And judging by the pictographic inscriptions, it appears to be a direct response to the Voyager Golden Record. After some decryption, we found a video message of sorts.
Well, man must rise above the Earth, to the top of the atmosphere and beyond. For only thus will he fully understand the universe in which he lives. Socrates. All right, let's see what's out there.
Aliens of Earth, we have received your documents and studied your people. Heed our next words carefully. We have one and only one request of your species.
Be our friends!
What? What?
Greetings! Hey, I'm Zinix. This is Phil. Beep, beep. We loved your golden circle thingy. It was so cool learning all about you. So we figured we would make one now like this to send to you to tell you all about us. I think you'll see we have a lot in common. I feel like we could really honestly be friends.
Yeah, sorry if we scared you back there, by the way. That was just a little bit of what we call humor. Do you guys have that? I hope you do.
We're from one of the funny planets.
Do you guys have farts?
Seriously?
You should have seen our faces when we found this
Yeah,
thing.
we were just like flying.
Oh, no, you tell it.
Please, you tell it.
No, I'll tell it. All right, so we're looking for space debris, and that's actually what we do. So we are just on the edge of the universe, combing for space junk.
It gets pretty lonely out here, so great to hear from you.
Yeah, but then we both see your craft, and at the same time, we're all, what is that? All of human history and existence on a disc, just for us.
How cool is that?
I'm not sure if they're official representatives of a planet or...
Well, maybe they'll give the record to somebody else.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us.
We just sent one record.
Just the one.
Well, that is incredibly unfortunate.
We'll remember it all, though. Such great stuff! The math was a little bit above our heads.
No idea.
But the pictures and the sounds and the music. Chuck Berry, so cool. Elephants, so cool.
We love the picture of this one guy with the hat. He seems really fun.
By the way, thanks for the nudes, you little pervs.
Nudes?
I think they're referring to the anatomy diagrams.
Good one.
Okay.
Keep it casual. Casual, yeah. So now I guess we'll just sum up our species, give some good talking points for when we all get to hang out.
We are the #1 coolest! New best friends!
Yeah.
I think that's setting the expectations too high.
What? Go ahead, action. All right, so this is our ship. It's a rental, and we have ships that move, and we move with legs, like you guys. Our ships also have legs, and we have thoughts, and can make words, and have organized religion, and have faucets, and I don't know, man. It's tough to sum everything up so quickly.
But they're good. We've also got hats! We think Hat Guy would love that, right?
These things.
What?
I mean, it could
That's
be better.
good. I think that covers a lot of it.
That covers a lot of it.
Our mission statement was to find intelligent life, and we have obviously slightly missed the mark. Is it possible to fast forward a little bit to maybe...
Right.
Protein, plants, we do eat dreams.
That's when I gained my virginity.
I hate you, Dr. Memories! You ruined my whole farm!
You gotta see it.
Do you have any baby wipes?
Yeah, I'll throw it in.
Okay. Tell them how teleportation works.
Oh, yeah, teleportation. Okay. Oh. What you do, basically, you pay for the service, and then you put the object in the machine, you make a wish, and then the machine, it's basically, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Anyways, that's how we're gonna send you the box. And we'll put the teleportation documents in the box if you want to learn more.
We have the file. It's just a billing statement. And a question,
Muito parece
who
lá.
likes farts?
Do lado.
I do.
Just want to let you know that, like, we're the coolest, and we're really cool.
I want to send to other species out there, like, here's me on my best day, but if I'm being honest, like, that's not all best days, you know?
We're good without you, and we wouldn't even need you. But if you feel like you want to come and hang out, you totally can, because it's the best.
Yeah, I want to meet you. But maybe I'm not this perfect person.
Do you want to do Grubhub?
Maybe you're not too.
And then we are fun, the funnest.
I want to see what you're like when the camera's not on. Take a chance on us.
Well, we have verified aliens exist, so that's good. Maybe that's a good place to stop for now.
Yes, no, very productive.
Sure.
2, 1. So there you have it, all the important stuff. We might have left out a few little facts.
But we can chat about that when
we can totally chat. All right, we're gonna send you the box soon.
We'll be able to see when you finish watching the video, and once you have, we'll just open up a portal connection, and you guys can come right over.
Oh, come on over to a cool, like, chill snacks and chill thing. It's gonna be super chill.
Bring Hat Guy. And Mozart. And bring a squirrel.
Do we owe it to humanity to make further contact?
I feel like going up there would just be, you know, a lot.
Maybe we should ghost them? Is that something we might want to think about doing? I mean, we do have a ghost protocol.
No, we do have to respond somehow. I mean, who knows what we'd be provoking if we didn't.
Right, but also, we might be encouraging more...
Wait! I think I know how to respond.
You think we came across too eager? I feel like maybe we didn't dance enough.
Nice.
Oh, we should do a dance.
Os alienígenas.
Fuck me.
Greetings, humans!
Que
Why are we
nice.
even arguing? So stupid.
Cadê, galera? Discutir opções. Acho que vai dar tempo, vai.
Okay, team, we made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah!
I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible.
It's perfectly fine to be emotional about it. Cheers to us, huh? I mean, it's almost as if we've pushed this world to its limits, but also ourselves. Amazing.
what human resilience can do. Yeah, I still can't believe any of it. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. What? Hide us? Why? You can't be serious. Why the hell are we supposed to hide? Are we a threat to anybody? That's ridiculous. What are we? Your embarrassing cargo now? All right. And what about the other thing? Okay, here comes problem number 2. I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the Rupidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety. Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you willing to confront a military unit? Armed? Why didn't we know about this? Still having doubts if we should trust them? That would be suicide.
E agora? Nós não vamos lutar. Temos que agir de forma inteligente. Se quisermos sobreviver, temos que estar preparados para lutar.
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart about this. How about we negotiate? I could talk to them, calmly, reasonably. Look, we're a team. We'll think of something, right? We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here. Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it.
Vamos emboscá-los dentro da base. Nós podemos nos esconder lá fora e trancá-los lá dentro.
So, maybe we could hide inside the base and ambush them once they get in. Ambush? How? So, we are fighting them. Is that decided? Haven't you been listening? They'll be armed, and we could be outnumbered. So? Are we gonna let that intimidate us? No. If we really feel up to a violent confrontation, we should be prepared for extreme measures. Such as, we could blow up the base, with the rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare. Now, hold on a minute.
Estranho, mas são eles ou nós. Não tem que ter outro jeito.
No. There has to be another way than killing. I agree. Let's brainstorm. It should be something Jan could carry out on his own if we're really supposed to be hidden from them. We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them.
Like a sleeping gas?
Like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it. Devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? I say we take the risk. We've done impossible things before. We can do it now. But killing? That would be new. And I don't think I want to find out how it feels to have blood on my hands. The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
Just explain one thing to me. Why are we so scared for our lives all of a sudden? After everything we've been through, do we really want to end this as cowards? Look, I'm not a killer. None of us is. But we need to make one thing clear. If the gas doesn't work properly, we'll be screwed.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission.
Se a segurança é mais importante para mim, ou quando eu perdi o meu primeiro lugar, nós não vamos matar aquelas pessoas.
We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else.
Thank you for saying that loud and clear.
Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We'd need to take control of that ship somehow. Lucas could help with that. I already talked to him, and he said he'd think it over.
Well, let's hope you hear from him soon, and we'll have him on board. Because if we don't, we'll have to create our own autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
Queria ouvir as suas ideias. Eu quero sugerir outra coisa.
I'd like to listen to your ideas first.
Here's one. You could throw a party for our guests, get them drunk while we'd hide somewhere in the hold. We could pretend to be specimens from this planet. We just need to find some damn big boxes.
Fine, here's my take. It's not the actual smuggling that's the problem, it's surviving the voyage in cryosleep. And that's going to take a separate, properly designed module.
I was just gonna say that.
How about a Rapidium arc? The cargo they'll never leave behind. Oh, that's actually interesting.
How do you want us to fit inside a Rapidium arc?
A Rapidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit? How about a fake module that's only pretending to be filled with Rapidium?
That's it. We need to create a fake Rapidium arc.
Something like a Trojan horse?
A Trojan horse Rapidium arc. Let's just not get carried away with the mythological references. It's the kind of bravado I'm allergic to. Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail. What do you mean? We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety. Buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you, they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Are you sure you want to do this? Suffer the consequences if they catch you?
Não tinha pensado nisso. Não se preocupe comigo, eu vou ficar bem.
Well, I have to say, I hadn't thought about it that way. Thanks for making it even harder. Anytime. Well, we're not going to be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. What a mature comment, Jan. I'm proud of you.
That's scary, but I guess it's true.
Well, well, well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality. Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work.
I second that. Enough talking. We're in this together. This is it. The last stretch.
Yes. No time to waste.
Isso aí. Partiu. Preparar os finais. Bater o sinalizador para chamar a equipe de resgate. E vamos descemos. Música. E galera, tá no meio de volta. O jogo travou, velho. Travou o PC. Iniciou aqui. Bugou geral. Vou precisar ajeitar minha webcam. Tá horrível. Mas estamos de volta. Pô, já no final do jogo, velho. Isso acontece. Lasca. Aí me quebra. Beleza, agora sim. Vamos voltar, tentar continuar. Só com os caras de novo, né? E foda.
Why were we even arguing? It's so stupid. Okay,
Aquela
team,
conversa toda de
we
novo.
made it. The rescue ship is gonna be able to land. Hell yeah! I have to say, all this time I was trying hard not to think about how much the odds were against us. But we beat them. We beat the odds. It's incredible. It's perfectly fine to be emotional about it. Cheers to us, huh? I mean, it's almost as if we've pushed this world to its limits, but also ourselves. Amazing what human resilience can do. Yeah, I still can't believe any of it. But it's not over yet. There's two things we need to discuss. One, after talking to Allied Corp Big Fish, we decided that it's better for your safety if the crew doesn't know you exist. So, you need to be smuggled on board that ship. What? Hide us? Why? You can't be serious. Why the hell are we supposed to hide? Are we a threat to anybody?
E Miriam
That's
discorda.
ridiculous. What are
E não eles concordam.
You're embarrassing cargo now? All right. And what about the other thing? Okay, here comes problem number 2. I talked to Lena, and after what she told me, I'm not sure I can trust the corporal lady to keep her word and let you stay alive. Which means we might want to think of a way to take control of that ship ourselves. Guide it out of their reach, somewhere they can't find you. Once we land, we'd have to abandon the ship with the Rupidium on board. Allied Corp would find it eventually, but it will buy us time to get you to safety. Interesting. You do know that the crew of that ship will probably be fully armed? Are you willing to confront a military unit? Armed? Why didn't we know about this? Still having doubts if we should trust them? That would be suicide.
Nós não vamos lutar. Agir de forma inteligente.
I never said anything about fighting them. We need to be smart.
Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui.
About this. How about we negotiate? I could talk to them calmly, reasonably. Look, we're a team. We'll think of something, right? We could sneak up on them. Use the element of surprise. They don't know what to expect out here. Remember, they have no idea about your existence. We could use that to our advantage. Correct. And we can also predict that they will have to enter the base to salvage any mission-critical documentation. That's the procedure, and they will have to follow it. Okay, so maybe we could hide outside, wait until they enter the base, and lock them in somehow. And? What next? What do you think? Get the fuck out of here. What? And just leave them? Locking them inside the base and taking off without them would be a death sentence. But before they'd die, they'd have enough time to contact Earth and warn everybody.
So, what do you suggest?
If we're really considering going to war with them, I'd say there's a much safer way to handle it. Such as, we could blow up the base with a rescue team inside. Explosives shouldn't be hard to prepare.
Now, hold on a minute.
No. There has to be another way than killing.
I agree. Let's brainstorm. It should be something Jan could carry out on his own if we're really supposed to be hidden from them.
We could let them board the ship without knowing that you're not alone, of course. But just before takeoff, you could simply use some kind of incapacitating agent on them.
Like a sleeping gas?
Like a sleeping gas. Of course, you'd have to be prepared for it. Devise some kind of upgrade to your suit so that the sleeping agent doesn't have any effect on you.
Gas mask?
A gas mask. But the biggest problem with that solution is that you'd have to be smart about deploying it. Sneak up to a ventilation shaft when no one is looking. There's no guarantee you'll have an opportunity to do that.
It's too risky. What if you get caught? I say we take the risk. We've done impossible things before, and we can do it now. But killing? That would be new. And I don't think I want to find out how it feels to have blood on my hands. The sun is not going to wait for us. We need to be ready.
Okay, I get it. But we have to decide on something.
Just explain one thing to me. Why are we so scared for our lives all of a sudden? After everything we've been through, do we really want to end this as cowards? Look, I'm not a killer. None of us is. But we need to make one thing clear. If the gas doesn't work properly, we'll be screwed.
If you want my opinion, there's only one factor we need to consider while making this decision. The success of the mission. We are not killing those people. Not for the sake of success or anything else.
Thank you for saying that loud and clear.
Okay, you can decide all of that later. For now, we need to focus on the fundamentals. Let's say we dealt with the rescue team one way or another. What then?
We'd need to take control of that ship somehow. Lucas could help with that. I already talked to him, and he said he'd think it over.
Well, let's hope you hear from him soon, and we'll have him on board. Because if we don't, we'll have to create our own autopilot device, connect it to the onboard computer, and override the coordinates of our destination.
Let's just fucking get on with it then.
We still need to decide how to smuggle you on board. I presume you already gave it some thought prior to this conversation?
Yeah, I did. And I figured we should sneak you in with our most precious cargo. Rubidium. How do you want us to fit inside a rubidium arc?
A rubidium arc with a false bottom. That's what we should build.
You mean some kind of magic cabinet shit? How about a fake module that's only pretending to be filled with rubidium?
That's it. We need to create a fake rubidium arc.
Huh? Something like a Trojan horse?
A Trojan horse rubidium arc.
Let's just not get carried away with the mythological references. It's the kind of bravado I'm allergic to.
Yeah, I like it. That's settled. Do we have everything? Almost. Except the last detail.
What do you mean?
We managed to get on board, hijack the ship, steer it wherever we want. What next, Jan? Have you really thought this through? You said you'd get us to safety, buy us time to escape and hide, but what about you? Our disappearance might even be beneficial to the corporation. It could be convenient for them if we're gone and buried. But you they'll be determined to hunt you down. They'll need to have a scapegoat, someone they can blame for losing their ship. And contrary to us, you're an existing person. You can be traced. You can be put on trial. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Whatever happens, we got your back, man. Let's hope you know what you're doing. Well, we're not gonna be able to brainstorm everything out, right? Some things are just out of our control. What a mature comment, Jan. I'm proud of you.
That's scary, but I guess it's true.
Well. Look who's gained a new outlook on reality. Let's just do what we do best. I'll activate the beacon, and then we get to work.
I second that. Enough talking. We're in this together. This is it. The last stretch.
Yes. No time to waste. You know, your work didn't do itself while you were exploring your possibilities out there.
Are you trying to say that you missed me?
I missed having a skilled technician on board.
Oh, really? Huh. I didn't notice your absence at all.
Não, né, Jogo? Pelo amor de Deus. Caralho, 900. Não vai usar mais na viagem. A bicha tá pesada. Tem a última expansão ainda. Só chegando. Lá vem o sol. Agora vai. Activated. Ah, nossa. Estudinho. Você ajuda Lucas para pilotar a nave. Pilotagem automática, pesquisa dispositivo de pilotagem automática. Equipe de resgate, maneira não violenta. Lugar sonífero. Pesquisa máscara do traje. Criar 4 cargas explosivas danosas de maneira segura. Custo de metal, bicho. Custo de metal, né? Fazer tudo isso em menos de 2 dias. Acho que vai dar não. Já tô vendo. Isso aqui, né? Arca sarcófago, 4 horas. Nossa. Melhoria da máscara do traje. Dispositivo de pilotagem automática. Desbloqueio o controle da nave de resgate. Vou fazer tudo isso ainda, velho.
Seriously, what was he thinking, leaving the base like that?
Lucas, me ajuda.
It's good to hear from you.
Jan, did you manage to get rid of that barrier?
Yeah, the ship's gonna be here anytime now.
Great. And, how's your Rapidian status?
Actually, I managed to collect enough to build another arc.
You did? Oh, man, why didn't you say anything?
Well, I was kind of busy.
Getting ready
to get out of here.
Yeah, good. We need to be quick.
Have you thought about helping me out?
I have. And it's a big favor to ask. But I also asked a lot of you.
Cadê a legenda?
And you took me seriously. You know,
Oh, esqueci de traduzir.
I did a lot of thinking after the last time we talked. That thing you said about Maxwell's patience, I have to confess something. It's not easy, but truth is, I knew what was going on. I just kept lying to myself. Yes, Maxwell did order me to delete files, and I did it without questioning, feeling good about myself and the grand vision for humanity I was part of. But then one day, this woman calls. I think she got through to me by accident. She was asking about her son. She sounded distressed and wanted access to his medical information, but I just hung up before I could hear what really happened to him. Well, now I know. The day before she called, I saw a patient being carried out in a plastic bag, but I looked away. And again, no questions. It was easier not to know. But those rumors about why Project Ela was shut down, think they're true. I know they're true. I always did, but I just said it out loud for the first time. Oh. I feel so bad about it now.
Coragem para admitir isso. Sua falta de coragem pode ter custado muitas vidas.
Man, that's a heavy thing to admit. And I know it took courage.
It's good to get it off my chest. And I know one thing. I don't want to do that anymore. Be part of something I don't approve of. And the least I can do is help you to get your alters somewhere far away, where they have a chance to escape to freedom. We'll let Ally Corp retrieve the Rapidium when they find the ship eventually. Your alters deserve to live. And you deserve to choose their fate.
Obrigado, Lucas. Vamos fazer isso. Tem certeza? Eu escolhi o destino deles. Destino deles.
Thanks, Lucas. Let's do it. I know how much you're risking.
Yeah. Yeah, I am risking a lot. Maybe more than you know. But you risked a lot too. Just because I asked you to. And I think I've learned something from you, Jan.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Sometimes you just have to shut your eyes and do the dangerous thing.
Doesn't sound like something Grandma would approve of.
I don't know. Maybe you'll get a chance to ask her yourself. I'm saving a spot for you in her calendar.
All right. We'd better get down to it then.
Yeah, right. In that case, I'll need you to prepare something for me. Because I'm not going to be able to use codes from Maxwell to hack the ship's autopilot system. You're going to have to give me a way in.
What do you need?
A rat.
A what?
A remote access transmitter. All you'll need to do is activate it
Você
once
quer
you're on
pendrive?
board and align it with the ship's frequency.
That sounds simple enough. But where will you put the ship down?
That depends on the weather and have some ideas.
Lucas?
Good luck.
Ixi, crio tá. Deixa tá entrar. Oxi, porra. Que Siga tá. Oxi. Esse cara aí agora. doido. Você queria conversar sobre alguma coisa?
What's on your mind? Well, I wanted to tell you something. Admit to something.
Imita algo?
Spill it. I just wanted to say, hard as it is, that, I was wrong about you. You're not the selfish dickhead I took you for. Well, thank you. Actually, you impressed me with that quantum computer mumbo-jumbo you did. Oh, you heard? Yeah. It was a hell of a brave thing to do. To expose your sanity like that. Instead of putting another altar on the line.
Precisava de terapia de choque. Qualquer coisa era melhor do que outro babaca como você. Era desespero, não coragem.
I don't want to be a buzzkill, but it wasn't bravery. I was simply desperate. And you weren't there to stop me. Yeah, about that. Some of the stuff I did, I regret. And some words I said.
Desculpas aceitas, vulnerabilidade, é aquilo do eu. Você tem todo o direito. Pragmatismo, palavras não me machucam.
Yeah. I admit I was hurt by what you said. Maybe because your opinion matters to me. That's why I wanted to prove you wrong so much. So... we're good? No. Not quite. Seriously? Yeah. There's something I owe you. Oh? What is it? Well, I thought, since you were so curious about Mom, what we talked about in her last days, after our conversation, I can't stop thinking about one thing. Her last words. Do you wanna know what she said? Of course I do. She said, just always be yourself, Yannick. And I know your life will be exceptional. Wow. See, there's something even I didn't know about her. Looks like she was a fortune teller. Whatever happened between us, you're taking Rapidium to Earth, and that's a big thing. I don't know what to say. Just take them. Take her words with you, and let's get back to our jobs. Because we need to push hard now. But we're gonna make it. I believe in us, brother.
Ali, colocar os pés no chão. Claro que sim. Saber disso me torna mais forte.
Thanks, brother. Knowing that makes me stronger. You know what? If they ever make a movie about us, I'm not gonna watch it. Why's that?
I hate sentimental flicks. Yeah. Me too.
Conversa legal. Vamos agilizar isso aí.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Vamos lá, retomar aqui. Vamos terminar logo. Demora da bexiga. Então, esse negócio agora. Vou ter que expandir, velho. Um jeito. Geral, só bichinho. Não sei TV aí. Endereço matéria orgânica. Você coletasse recursos alquímicos. Só acho algumas anomalias. E pro papai vir. Vai ficar bem em cima, velho. Espero que dê. Espero que dê tempo. E o sol está raiando. Quando eu quero, vocês não aparecem, né? Dois em dois é foda. Aí não dá, né? Melhorar essa produção. Refinador desmaiou no módulo, estoque médio, poxa. Que é isso, jovem?
down here. Should I help with this now?
Nossa, não entendi como é que... Como é que pega vocês? Agora já deu por hoje. Cadê os caras? Não tá longe pra expandir aí, né? Bora, doutor. Manda bala. Vou tiver esse negócio aqui. Vou ficar pro último dia, velho.
I'm really curious how my life will be once we're back. What's your work like? Who resides in my office? Did the dim sum place next to my apartment survive without the patron?
Acho que eu termino. Ele tá no estoque médio. Último dia.
Now I'm worried. Does the technician know what he's doing?
Mano, eu tô precisando de minerais. Refina logo esse negócio. Cabine ali não, bicho. Tô cego, hein? Deixei na estufa. Vai consertar as coisas, velho. Precisando de comida mesmo. É hoje ou nunca, bora. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui em estoque. Tirar umas coisas aqui. Bem menos. Não precisa disso não, né? Deixa. Esse tá aqui. Caramba, véi. O negócio não precisava, né? $1.900. Oi, precisou, né? Não precisa expandir, não. Só falta o dispositivo agora. 3 horas. Uma hora.
All done. Should I take care of this now?
Ainda termina logo. É só esperar. Você vai pronto para seguir para o console navegação na base. Diz. Este é um ponto de não retorno. Retifique-se de ter preparado tudo que queria antes de continuar. É isso, vamos embora. Meti bronca. E afinal, e o sol, últimos adeus. Diga adeus ao cientista, ao minerador, ao técnico, treinador, médico, analista. Eu estou na arca. Adeus, pessoal. Vejo vocês do teu lado. Falar com quem primeiro? Com o técnico. Essa é uma boa viagem.
So, this is it. Have a safe trip and see you on the other side. Thanks for helping me deal with my regrets and everything. What would I ever do without you, man?
We're gonna have to stay away from each other back on Earth, huh?
Você vai seguro. Porque poderia apresentá-lo como meu gêmeo perdido.
Yup. It's gonna be safer for you that way. Let Ally Corp come looking for me and leave you alone.
Look at you. Reasonable and fearless.
It's been a ride, huh?
Tell me about it. I'll see you around, brother.
Time to get comfortable in the sarcophagus. Yes, it's a shame we're leaving. I feel there's more I could have discovered.
Você terá muito o que fazer na Terra. Queria ter te dado mais tempo. Vai ter o projeto dele que não deu tempo pra finalizar. Um projeto pessoal que ele queria fazer. De sacanagem nós conseguimos.
I know. I wish I could have given you more of my time. No, you don't. You were the best man for this mission, remember? So you did what you had to do. That's all that matters, right? Yeah. Right. See you on the other side, Jan. So, wish me luck.
Good luck, man. Even if we don't make it, the time I spent in this base is worth more than the whole life I remember. You gave me back my self-confidence.
Ótimo, só evite chamar atenção por aí. Você está fazendo chorar. Aprendi muito com você também.
Well, you should know, I learned a lot from you too.
Yeah, I know. What a jerk you could have become.
How much I can really endure.
Right. We both know that we don't have to be strong. We can be good with what we have. And with what we feel.
Good words for a new beginning.
Yeah. Let's hope we get to see one.
All aboard the sarcophagus. I hope you have a smooth ride. Right. Shame we didn't get to talk more. I have a feeling we'd get along well, Jan.
Você é superestimado. Você se dá bem com todo mundo.
You get along well with everybody. Maybe that's because I'm okay with myself. But it's not like I was friends with everybody down on Earth. Especially that asshole from the apartment next door. I wonder if she really lives there. If my apartment is even there. Is there anything for me to come back to? I hope there is. Even if it means having to put up with that evil woman. Funny how perspective changes. I'll do my best to get you out of this safely. Thank you. And good luck with everything. Thanks for sticking around, buddy.
Of course. So, you think we're gonna make it? I mean, get out of this on our own terms?
O nome é melhor para garantir que a gente consiga. Até mesmo com certeza absoluta que sim. Fizemos um ótimo trabalho já. É tudo que importa.
All I can promise you is that I'll do my best to make sure of it.
I know you will. If anything happens, remember to take good care of yourself. You owe it to all of us. And stay positive.
Só falta ator médico. Doutor.
Take care in there. I'm glad you joined us for the ride.
What can I say?
História pra
It was
onde?
an honor. Meeting you made me realize how fragile and unpredictable a man's fate can be.
Obrigado por me inspirar a ser mais corajoso. Prepare-se pronto para encarar o futuro.
Thanks for inspiring me to be more brave in the future. It's good to know that I have it in me.
You sure do. All right.
Let's head for the unknown. Again.
Você deixa a mara da terra. Quem será o cara? Lucas. Oxi, Agatha. Pronto.
Jan, Agatha here. Our people are about to land. Did you prepare everything as we
Chegue
discussed?
mais. Tá tudo pronto.
Everything's ready. Relax.
I know you've been talking to Lena.
You do? Yeah. I know you do.
I thought we had a deal. No more secrets. Do you really think you can pull one over on me?
Só tô tentando manter. Oxi. Eu não vou falar sobre os autos, não. Será que ela já descobriu? Enquanto eu sou parte do acordo. Parece você quem tá tentando me enganar.
Looks like you're trying to pull one over on me. Why are you sending an armed squadron to fetch a solitary castaway?
Oh. So you expect me to explain myself to you now? After everything that's happened, I must say that's cheeky. But I will indulge you. The team is armed because this is a Rapidium retrieving mission, Jan. And the corporation will protect its assets with whatever means available. Now, I don't know what you and your ex have been discussing so fervently on an unauthorized channel, but I would like you to listen to me very carefully. Whatever you might be thinking of doing, you must understand that your time of breezy irresponsibility is coming to an end. You are heading back to society, where certain rules and laws apply. In this world, every decision you make has consequences. And not just for you. Take Lena, for example. Her career, so promising. It would indeed be a shame were it to be cut short by criminal charges.
Ameaça. Não gosto de ser ameaçado. Ainda não tem nada a ver com isso.
What? Hey, Lena has nothing to do with this.
Of course she doesn't. As long as everything goes as planned. But if the mission is compromised, I'm afraid the disciplinary commission will have no choice but to investigate her involvement thoroughly. I can't imagine you'd possibly value a bunch of quantum projected reflections of yourself more than your real loving wife, because that would be very narcissistic. The corporation owes them nothing. You owe them nothing. They do not exist for real, and you know that. Because you're a grown man, Jan Dolsky, not a child who believes in fantasies. Smuggle them on board the ship as you were told, and do not attempt a single thing we haven't agreed on. Once you take off, your nightmare will be over, and there will be no more than ghosts to you. You'll forget your worries. Everything is different in the light of day. And of course, I can't wait to have a blast with you at our press conference.
Decisões finais, retorno de Jandowski. Encontre-se com a equipe de resgate. Vamos lá.
So, this is it. Thanks for saving my life and being a home for me. For us.
Jan
Dolsky, this is the Allied Corp Rescue Squadron at your service, sir.
Hello. You made it.
We made it. Hear that, guys? Praising us for getting here on time. You made it, Dolsky. And we couldn't believe the brief when we read it. How are you feeling, big guy?
Pra fazer tudo de novo.
Ready to do it all over again, if needed.
What a champ. I wish I'd met you earlier. Operating that base, getting it to the other side of the planet, collecting rupidium, all on your freaking own. Yet we've been having heated debates about how you managed it.
Feito, eu faço assim, porque não teria... Foi tão difícil, eu não teria conseguido. Sou uma pessoa de muitos talentos. Vou contar tudo quando voltarmos.
All I can say is that I'm a man of many talents.
Humble and honest. I like that. You better prepare to be the talk of the town. Anyway, you must be beaten. Get that gritty ass of yours on the ship while we run a final checkup on that Siga unit. All right, boys and girls. Let's go retrieve some Allied Corp assets.
Vai lá, boa sorte.
Okay, let's get that rupidium loaded first.
On it, sir. Scanning for contamination. Hey, there's something strange about this one. It's heavier. And the bioscanner readings. I don't know. Organic traces.
Dolsky, did you have a cat that climbed into a rupidium mark or anything?
Você teve um gato que subiu em uma marca de rupidium ou algo assim. Um gato impossível. Que eu saiba.
Cat? Not that I know of.
Well, we got something in here. Any explanation you can give me?
Tem mesmo. Contanto que a gente tenha um rupidium, quem se importa? Vulnerabilidade, por favor, vamos sair daqui, pode ser. Não faço ideia. Não consigo ouvir.
The only explanation I can give you is that we've got a lot of rupidium in there. Whatever else your equipment is detecting, I don't think it matters much. And I'm sure there'll be experts on the ground to analyze it properly back on Earth.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Our job is to bring back the goods, not overthink it. This is not like we're going to leave part of the cargo behind. The bosses would kill us.
What do we do with the readings, sir? You want me to report them?
We'll do that once we're airborne. Just make sure those containers are sealed tight. You'll get a proper checkup when we land. We gotta clear the base and get out of here. On the double now.
Certo. Parece que esse cara descobre.
Alright, we're in. Heading to secure the quantum core. You guys take a look around.
Pegar essa livro na nave. Não passa nada. E aí, galera? O que a gente faz agora? Vamos soltar o gás. Muito gás. Os caras.
It was nothing.
Bronca.
That's a lot of personal stuff for one guy. Oh, please, can you focus on more important lessons than Bolski's on the way? We ain't got all day. Yes, sir. Head into the research lab and we should be done. You set up a research lab, huh? What a guy.
E Lucas.
Come on.
Quantum core secured. All good on our side too.
Come on.
All right, let's get the hell out of here before we get fried.
Made it. Hopefully this takes care of everything now.
Tamanho do pendrive. Pendrive gigante, velho. Partiu.
How did I end up here?
Vamos vir parar aqui.
Was this path just a random sequence of events? Now I know that there's always another way. I've made my choices. Wherever I go, they will be a part of me.
Acabou, foi. Na Terra. Epílogo.
Now on to unrest in the capital. Expect roadblocks after another street battle broke out over a warehouse of food supplies. It was the third incident of this kind in the last month, with the total number of casualties estimated to exceed 200. In reaction to the escalation of violence, the international community is putting pressure on Ally Corp as a subsidized organization to be more transparent about their research on rupidium-based crops. Ever since Ally Corp announced the success of its rupidium mining mission, predicting a breakthrough in agriculture and biotechnology, experts have been debating about the potential impact of these developments.
My concern is that they're not transparent about their plans, because the amount of rupidium they have is limited. So they've probably decided on developing only those solutions which can maximize their profit in the short term. And that will not change anything. People will keep growing restless. Violence will continue. Rupidium-based crops, if we ever get to see them, need to be available to everyone.
Cientista dividido sobre novas notícias sobre o Rupidium. Ficar divididos.
Hey, Jan, it's Sarah.
Sarah.
Ready for court? The driver's on his way.
I've been stuck in this apartment for months. I'm excited to go anywhere. Even if it is my own trial.
Right. Just stick to the version we discussed, okay?
Quer dizer, vai ser da Corp. Não devia só falar a verdade.
You mean Ally Corp's version?
That's exactly what I mean. No mention of any illegal experiments up there, and you can count on leniency.
Illegal experiments.
Listen, I don't know the details of what went on, and I don't have to know. But we should be glad Ally Corp is willing to turn a blind eye on what you did. Steering their ship into a goddamn desert.
Levar a nave deles no meio do deserto. Eles conseguiram o rapidinho deles. Eles estão com medo de eu dar com a língua nos dentes.
Yeah, well, they got their Rapidium.
That's right. And the Rapidium spin is all they care about. For now. They could stop being so generous if you don't play along. So just go with their story that you lost it up there.
That's your recommendation, as my lawyer.
It makes sense, doesn't it? A man stranded on a hostile planet after losing his whole crew, all alone for so long.
Temporary insanity, huh?
It's a valid strategy.
Isso parece razoável, exceto que não é verdade.
Right. I guess it does add up, if you look at it from a certain angle.
That's correct. You need to be pragmatic here.
Okay. So, how did the morning hearings go?
Your mission controller testified first, Lucas Pena. He took full responsibility for hijacking the ship, said you had nothing to do with it.
Does that mean he's in trouble?
What do you think? He wasn't working for Ally Corp anymore when he did it. He just hacked into their systems like a regular crook.
Deveria ter deixado ele fora disso.
Poor Lucas. I should have kept him out of this.
Nunca foi pego.
If it's gonna make you feel any better, he seemed quite happy about it. Said he was glad he could play a role in something finally. I think that's how he phrased it. Anyway, that's taking a lot off your shoulders. So, all things considered, I'm not expecting the court to be that hard on you. Provided, of course, that you don't upset the corporation.
And go along with their narrative. So we're still hoping I can avoid prison altogether?
I'd say home confinement is within our reach. A year, perhaps? 18 months tops?
Okay. Right. What about the other hearing?
Lena, she stuck to everything we discussed. No surprises there.
Okay.
Well, maybe except for one moment at the end when she pointed out that this was not just any mission for you. And how she witnessed you facing those struggles all by yourself and emerging a changed, better man out of it all.
Really? Those her words?
Yeah. Not exactly a game changer considering the scandal surrounding her exit from Ally Corp, but it's something.
Isso não vai exatamente salvar a pátria, considerando o escândalo que envolveu sua saída da Corp. Vai sempre alguma coisa. Não tô lidando com isso.
How is she handling it? Being fired like that?
Well, it wasn't nice, but at least they didn't press charges for sabotaging their database or whatever it was that she did.
Right. They simply didn't want anyone to find out how and why she helped me.
What matters to us is that she testified in your favor.
Só fica muito pra mim. Eu só não quero me visitar na cadeia.
It means a lot to me that she's still rooting for me, despite everything.
You'll be allowed to talk to her after the trial. I know she wants to meet. For now, why don't we focus on your testimony? Let's go through it one more time.
Yeah, no need to do that. My driver just arrived. I should go now.
The driver can wait. Are you absolutely sure you've got this? Your future depends on it.
I know. Don't worry. I'm ready to face it.
J. Não é isso. Mensagem captada. Eita. Acabou sim. Gostei de jogo. Jogo maneiro. Joguinho da hora. A empresa acabou ajudando ele também. Fazer algum tipo de acordo para descobrirem as tramóias da empresa também. Série ganhando. Jandowski. Alexiova. Eleven Beats Studios. IT. Special Things. Parceiros AMD. Alta grão. Boys. AndeXGames. AndeXGames. Jogo.
Growing up apart, we shared surprisingly common ground, feeling nothing more than regret. Till the coin got flipped around, things never said in quantum state now won't remain unspoken. The clock is unwound, the choice is unsound, could now reopen. What if I gotta spend a day with you again? Of all the things that I regret, it's losing you that truly hurts. If I could take another turn, my life would never be the same. If I could get another chance today, on the path I left behind, I've been roaming with no guiding light, but I'm no longer left all by myself.
myself. Together we can win this fight. Things that we lost, the personal cost, are they really gone forever? We're not gonna fail, we need to prevail and sail together. And though it seems now anything could be undone, would you be really missing things if...
É isso aí, acabou o jogo. Já acabou. É isso, galera. Esse foi de altas. Jogo bacana aí. Sobrevivência, exploração planetária. Planeta inóspito. Você sozinho. Um planeta. Um monte de recursos para explorar. Coletar. Essa tecnologia é bem futurista. Criação. Gostei do jogo. É um jogo para todo mundo, né? Eu tive uma certa dificuldade no início. E o tempo é essencial. Quanto mais você otimizar o tempo, melhor, né? Saber também coletar os recursos. Usar o tempo certo. Vou saber criar os autos também. Falta criar alguns ainda. Não sei se dá pra criar todos. Acho que eu tô pegando alguns chips. Acho que não cheguei a explorar tudo não, nos cenários. Pra poder criar mais autos. Ainda deixei com as missões secundárias também. Mas é isso, finalizamos aí mais um game. Mais um joguinho legal. Amanhã eu volto aí com o início aí do Deixa 2. Galera, agradeço você que compareceu aí na live. Se veio por tudo, deixou seu like, não pense mais. Foi a presença. Galera que conheceu o canal agora também. Durante essas lives aí, né, outras. Agradeço demais. Sejam bem-vindos. Tem muito mais aí por vir. Tem Death Stranding em seguida. Tem o Chang aí também. Fallen Feathers. Próximo game que eu quero trazer do Game Pass. Day One, né? Chega finalzinho de julho. Tem praticamente um mês aí pra jogar Death Stranding. Se ainda eu trago alguma outra coisa em julho. Quanto do Chang. O Chang. Mais um jogo chinês aí. Que parece ser bem legal também. Uma pegada meio aqui. E a galera da roxinha aí, valeu demais também pela presença. Galera que seguiu aí, valeu demais pelo apoio. Tivemos alguns seguidores hoje. Rafael foi o último aqui. AndeXGames. Tivemos um problema aí na live, né? Acabou travando aqui. Travou tudo. Tem que iniciar o PC. Acho que conseguimos voltar aí pra terminar o game. E é isso, galera. Ficando por aqui. Agradecer mais uma vez os apoios. Aguardo vocês aí amanhã. E já é hoje, na verdade, já passou de meia-noite. Nós estamos na quinta-feira, dia 26. Chegando ao fim mais um mês. No instante chegou o Death Stranding aí. Death Stranding 2. Já tem uma galera jogando. Quem pagou 400 pila aí no game. Eu consegui comprar mais barato aí. A versão base mesmo. O bom é que deu certinho aí. Deu pra terminar de altos. Pra começar Death Stranding. Aguardo você aí na próxima live. Mais tarde então, tô de volta. Mesmo horário de sempre, 8, 9 horas. Começando aqui, beleza? E é isso, ficando por aqui. Um forte abraço. Até a próxima. Valeu.